Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me or this is your first time to my channel, my name is Christy Berry. I'm the face behind the Instagram at Christy Lee Berry. I'm a content creator as well as an Instagram coach, so I help brands increase their influence on Instagram. I'm super excited today because I really wanted to basically be able to chat with you guys a little bit more, and so I'm introducing the first time Influencer Happy Hour. So I invite you guys to get a drink. My choice, I guess, today is Truly Spiked Seltzer. I really enjoy that. So go grab yourself a drink, open it up, the best sound ever, and sit back and enjoy. We're gonna chat. Oh, so I've never had this flavor. I've never had this flavor before. It's blueberry and acai. I don't know. There's that whole debate of like what that is called. I say acai. Ooh, it's so tasty. Okay, so this is the first ever Influencer Happy Hour. I'm super excited. If you guys ever have like any topics that you want me to cover, leave them in the comments below. DM me on Instagram at Christy Lee Berry, or leave them on a comment via Instagram. I will see it, and I will definitely think about chatting about that on the next episode. So we are going to be chatting all things influencer, branding, and Instagram. What I wanted to chat about with you today is actually for influencers, so it's knowing your worth. And this is something that I personally have struggled with, setting those boundaries of when to say no. But knowing your worth and knowing that you're worth so much more than some brands let on to you. So, oh, sorry, I'm getting notifications on there. I'm just seeing any messages. Cool. Okay. Knowing your worth. I want to start out with a personal story that happened to me actually about 2 days ago. So I was chatting with this jewelry brand. I'm not going to name the name just out of respect, and that wouldn't be nice of me. So I named my price off the bat to make sure that it was something that was okay with them and that they would be able to go through with it. So they obviously said sure. We were talking for literally like 2 days. They were asking me where the best place to ship the jewelry was. They were asking for my address. They were telling me it was going to take X amount of days to ship. I'm like, okay, cool. I even picked out the jewelry that I was willing to share with you guys on my Instagram. And side note, I really only work with companies that fit my brand. That'll be a whole other episode at another time. But, so yeah, cool. We were having a 2-day conversation and everything was going well, blah, blah, blah. I told them I was going to do one picture for X amount of days, as I usually do for a promotion. And they came back with something I have never heard before, so great if that works for them. They were asking me to post 4 different pictures every 6 hours. Now that might work for a brand. I know my audience, that would not go over well. That would be weird. The engagement rate would be so low, therefore the company would have a negative ROI on their collaboration with me. So that's not fair to me, it's not fair to my followers, and it's not fair to the brand. So I always like to make sure that it encompasses everyone and that everyone can succeed in the best way possible. So I came back and I was like, that's actually not something that I can do. I can guarantee you will not have as many people interested in your brand after that. A lot of people who know the Instagram algorithm, you just can't like continuously post. It's weird, and I don't want to be annoying on people's feeds either. So in short, the deal was a bust. Fine by me. Like, I'm not upset about the deal. I just was in awe that a brand was trying to tell me what I should do for my audience and my engagement. So, you might want to take a drink for this. I was listening, like perfect timing, to Gary Vee the other day. And he was talking about how if a brand is trying to tell an influencer what to do, like basically like screw that, because that's not fair. The brand does not know the influencer's audience. The brand does not know anything about like that influencer telling the brand does not know anything about the influencer's audience. So a brand cannot tell, or should, sorry, it can, but should not tell an influencer or a content creator how to like pose with something. So say I'm posing with Truly, like this is Gary Vee's example. If an influencer wants to put like a water on their head and they know that's going to get the most engagement, like go put a water on your head. But a brand can't say, hey, we don't do waters on people's heads. Like, cool, maybe you don't, but the influencer does, and the influencer is going to get people to check out your website and in return buy things off of your website. So if you're choosing to work with influencers, as many brands are hopping on board with that, you need to let the influencer do what is best for his or her audience. Point and case. That's something that I really wanted to talk to you guys about today because I found myself in that situation, and originally it was hilarious, and I'm really happy I had this response, but my jaw dropped and I just was like laughing because, okay, cool, bro. Like, I don't need your deal. It's fine. It's not a deal breaker for me. I'm not gonna like cry. But they were like asking something that, I don't know, like I just knew wouldn't go over well with my audience. So I can't work with a company if I know that there's not going to be a good return on investment on both ends. So for you, as a content creator, influencer, brand, whoever is watching this, you know your audience the best. So you need to dictate to that brand how you are going to portray the item or whatever it is that you are promoting and lay it out for them. I know a lot of people who have come to me and said, hey, so I decided to work with this brand and they're paying me and now I feel like I'm the one getting screwed over. Yeah, that happens. It does. It's really sad, but it does. You need to lay out all the groundwork in the beginning. If you are someone who wants to draft up like a contract, save the contract to your computer and forward it to all the brands when you're working with them. Like that is something that would be super important in Clutch because it would include everything that you are going to have or include, or how you're going to pose in your pictures, or everything that you would ask for. And then it would be stated, and then nothing weird would come at the end, which honestly usually does, because influencer marketing is a whole new world for both brands and influencers. And I know that a lot of companies are still trying to figure it out. It is tricky. It's hard to measure your ROI. But going with measuring your ROI. So something that I always tell influencers when I'm coaching them is to measure your ROI whenever you're working with a company. So say you are doing a giveaway. Try to track, there's websites, there's analytics where you can track the amount of followers that the other person that you're doing the giveaway has gained, or how many you have gained. But most likely you should track the people you're doing the giveaway with, because you're in turn giving them your followers. So that would be your ROI. You would say, hi, whenever I do giveaways, I in turn give you X amount of followers for blah, 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 blah. And that's how that pitch can go. If you are someone who is helping a travel company and they want to measure your click-throughs on a website, make sure you're asking the company for a copy of the click-throughs. They should be able to see everything on that back end, and they should be able to give it to you so that you can in turn give it to a company when you want to work with them in the future and say, hey, like this is how many click-throughs I got when I worked with so-and-so company. This is how many I should be able to give you. That's usually a really good measure. So, yeah. Honestly, I think that's like the majority of what I wanted to chat with you guys about today. This is super short. I just wanted to really introduce the Influencer Happy Hour. I think that it'll be really fun. I have some other ideas in mind. We'll see if they pan out. But I really would love to keep doing this. I'm going to try and do it weekly. That needs to be a goal. I'm definitely trying, as if you guys have read my my Instagram post from today, I'm definitely creating a lot more content for you guys because I love Instagram. Like that is clearly my platform, but posting one time a day, I'm kind of like, okay, cool. Like I want to know you guys. I want to get to chat with you guys more. I want to be able to help you, give you guys something that you might ask for. And I need to do that via more content. So I'm spreading to YouTube, and I'm still doing Instagram, but I'm trying to do more stories. I just want to be able to engage with you guys more and get to know you as well. And I want you guys to know the person behind all my pictures, because Instagram is a great platform, but it's really for the aesthetics, and I love it. I love editing, but you guys get to know me too. So yeah, thank you for joining me in the first influencer happy hour. Super pumped. Don't forget, every week during influencer happy hour, grab yourself a drink. Literally, like, leave a comment if there's any topic of Instagram influencing, branding that you want me to talk about in an upcoming episode, because I would love it. I have so many already in mind, but if I hear advice from you guys, I would love to implement that too for the next one. So stay tuned for the next influencer happy hour, and cheers. I'm so weird.